YouTube, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Pips Nova, man. In the building. It was a rough day today. It wasn't rough, but we got the win. We just had to get more trade than we like, man. The first 2 days was too smooth. I talked about it too soon. Too soon. We had the first 2 days. Just first execution was the win. Today, 7 trades. 4 winners, 3 losers. First execution, 365 loss. I'm gonna get into this and show y'all what's going on. PA 41 still. Show you profit. 481. PA, not lying. January 8th. Go up top, show you what's going on. Gross P&L 505 after trading fees commission 481.98. Total profit 1,600. Total loss 1,000. Let me go into these setups, man. First trade, loss was NASDAQ. It was tapping the lows of this demand zone. Hourly demand. You know, sometimes we do get this breakthrough. It was a 9 o'clock, it was the open. The open got this pushed down. I didn't come into the lab until 9:50. I let the open play out a little bit. Should have came in early, man. I would have got these little minute plays going down, but it's God's timing. So it came in. Got cooked on this one. Just this whole little, what I thought was liquidity grabbing. Then I got trapped above this EMA. So we got these little breaks higher. We didn't break that low. Got trapped right there. 38 seconds, 25 seconds out. 25 seconds out that month, 365 gone. I was talking about how I haven't had a day when NAS was moving 3 or 4 points per candle. Well, today it was moving 20, 30, 40 points per candle, per minute candle. See just how much we had here. So yeah, 40-point candles to rock your world. 38, 25 seconds on that loss. These are the trades I was talking about. All that holding. I like these little quick ones, but I like to win on the quick ones, man. I don't want to give the losses up. So I got in after that cook loss on the SPYs. I got in on the sell. We broke low. I didn't want to get in right away either because I didn't want to get trick and trapped there. I was just waiting for them to break out. Once I got a little breakout, got in, put my stops up high, quick little scalp. It got me 325, but at the same time, I was looking at gold. Gold had this 5-minute demand. It slightly tapped into the demand, closed that gap, and then it went above the EMA to 200. Of course, it had to go back. I was thinking, because it had a 1-minute gap, the bigger 1-minute gap here. But you know, I got an aggressive. At 5:30. Same time I was in this trade, I went for a twofer, see if I got back. Ended up losing, and that was so yeah, I entered at 9:56 on that gold trade, and I got it at 10 o'clock. The whole time I was in that NASDAQ was at 9:57. So I got in gold first. I just let it play, then I seen NASDAQ, went to NASDAQ, got busy. Got 325 of that 365 back, just to get that 530 down. Then I went back to NASDAQ. This is when it starts getting tricky, gang. I lost 200 at 10 o'clock with NAS. And this candle, this 1-minute candle, man. Right out there, I just didn't, I ain't give it the space it needed. Because I got in and wicked out in that same minute. 8 seconds. $200 going in 8 seconds on that play there. That little wick. Just to get back in on sales again. Low confirmation. Quick low sun, 7 points, 145. That's that 145 one. I got up out of there quick, man. Got up out of there quick. Once we got this point, I was like, let me leave Nas alone. Went back to gold. At that point, the 5-minute candle was forming nice rejections. I entered again here. Closed that gap. Entered one contract at 10:02 at 440. Then entered again at 10:03 when I got the second confirmation, a little bit higher, 441.9. So 10 o'clock, or 10:02. Entered right around that 1 minute touch. Aggressive. Then entered again at 10:03 when I got this low break above the 13. I was originally targeting, there was a 1 minute gap up here that I saw that the market created. I realized this little tiny gap, man. Same way there's a gap there. That little red gap right there. That little gap was enough for me to do it. To think that it could probably go up there and target those. Because at the time, I did not see that there was another 5-minute supply up here that it could have gone to. Up at the 460s. So originally I was targeting the 451 on my first trade that I lost. But after I was down about 700 for the day, as soon as we got this instant push with the 2 contracts, almost 600 for each. Yeah, I just put my trail in. As soon as we got up here, I wasn't about to let them go ahead, take those highs out, and then come back and dip low. Not today, buddy. Especially, like I said, we was down already, and I'm trying to stay above that 0.3 drawdown. You don't know how to do that math, man. When you first get your account, 2,500, you multiply that by 0.3. That's how you get 750, I think, is the fresh start of that 30 drawdown when you get a new count, 750. Then whatever profit you get, you add that to 2,500 to do the same, multiply that by 0.3. Don't just go adding whatever your profit to that 750, because then you're gonna get cooked. So you make money, you add that to the 2,500, and then you multiply by 0.3. If you lose money, subtract that from that, whatever the total was that you was up, subtract that, and then multiply that by 3 to see what you got left for the day to trade. So in total, I had about 900. Well, I was up. Let me see. I gotta do the math. I was up 650 for the last 2 days. You add that to the 2,500 and you multiply that by 0.3. That's how you get what you could work with for the day. As you lose, you just do the math, man, to stay above them rules, man. You gotta stay clean with these rules for these payouts, man. But if I would have lost on that second gold trade and went negative into that drawdown, I would have probably activated those other 2 PAs and started getting busy with them today or tomorrow. But we got the win, man. We got the win, man. That gold trade played nice. 480, 650. Risking the account after you're already down 700? That's when things get tricky, man. They get tricky. That's how you go from a minor bad day to a just blown account. But opportunity was there, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, buddy. At the end of the day, we in what, $85 per account because we got these on sale. All in 85. Can't be out here shaky warrior, man. So I'm gonna try to further explain that drawdown rule, the 0.3. So we start off with 2,500, multiply that by 0.3, 750. That's what you get. You can't go more than 750 in drawdown on your first trade. So we start back with 2,500. I was up 654 after the first 2 days of trading. And we get 3154. Multiply that by 0.3. I had 946 that I could have went down today before messing up that rule. As you see, max drawdown, it says 784. We are good. But if you're in a trade and you're just trying to check, make sure. So we was up 3154. Then I lost 365 the first trade. Then I multiply that by 0.3. So I got 836 to work with. I got 2789. I made 325. Ooh. 2789 plus 325. What's going on? 2789 plus 325. 3114 times 0.3. Back to 934 I could risk. 114. I lost 530. Almost back to the base. Back to 775 I could risk. So 2584. Ended up losing another 200. 2384 times 0.3. 715. So I still had 715 in drawdown before I got on those 3 wins. And that's how you stay above the 0.3 drawdown rule that Apex has. That's how you check midday during your trading session. Make sure you are in those parameters, man, because 8 days of trading to get denied for some nonsense, man, it is not good. Yeah, you might have the buffer. You have to trade another 8 days. It could go well for you. You can make another 2,000, even more. But you could go on tilt and just ruin it all, gang. A lot of people do it. It happens all the time. On that note, man, we out. About to go work out. Get the sweat on, gang. Y'all stay good out there, man.